I was reading this story. This Border Patrol agent was killed during a high-speed chase with people who entered illegally. They have not yet confirmed his identity, but he was the father of 2 children. He was found unresponsive by fellow agents. He was involved in a crash, tracking a group of people who illegally crossed the border and then ran. And father of 2. Joe Biden said there's more important things than the border. I promise you, to that man's kids, there weren't more important things. I promise you that to that man's wife, there weren't more important things. To his family, there weren't more important things. To the people who put their lives on the line every single day, who are stretched to the limit because this president is more interested in seeking favor with a lawless base by eliminating and not enforcing existing law. I guarantee you, to those people who put their lives on the line and worry about whether or not they're going to be able to come home at night even, I guarantee you there's nothing more important to them. Or the people who lose loved ones due to fentanyl and other opioids that just comes freely across the border. I guarantee you there is nothing more important to those people. Remember how Melania Trump got a lot of hate because she wore that jacket that says, what was her jacket that said, "I don't care, do you?" or something like that? Okay, that was like a jacket that it was already on the jacket, and it was a part of like an existing line. Joe Biden literally said that out loud. For all the grief that Melania Trump got for that jacket, "I don't care, to you," and all the one-ups that celebrities try to do to clout chase, Joe Biden legit walked to a reporter and said there were more important things than the border. Literally said that with his own mouth. And everybody just kind of shrugged and played it off. I mean, to me, that's one of the most asinine things that's ever come out of that man or any elected official's mouth. I was shocked. You got to be kidding me. There's more important things than that at the border. Tell that to Brian Terry and his family. Tell it to some of the ranchers that I've talked to down in McAllen, near our affiliate out there in KURV. I mean, go and tell some of those people who are terrified to go outside at night because of cartel activity. I guarantee you there's nothing more important than those people than what's happening at the border right now. But, it's easy to say that there's more important things than the border when you don't go to the border. It's easy to say that there are more important things happening when you just stay ensconced with your security in Washington, D.C., or you go to your beach house in Delaware, or you go and you rent a huge mansion in Nantucket for Thanksgiving, and you bring your cokehead son and his latest significant other and the kids that he at least takes responsibility for. Not all of them. It's easy to say that when you have no idea what's going on at the border. I mean, what an elitist, snotty remark. It's stunning to me. And to see the way that they situationally care what happens. Like, if you're coming in from Venezuela, you're going to get priority. But if you're coming in from Cuba, well, hell, I don't know about that. Wait until they find out that Venezuelans are kind of conservative. That's going to change real quick. Just act like you're a progressive when you come across the border. And then you're fast-tracked. But, man, if you're Cuban, if you're from anywhere around Cuba, not going to happen for you. It's just not here. You could actually be someone who likes the Constitution. We can't have that. Crazy. When you consider everything that they have to deal with, I wonder, why in the world does anybody want this job? I was reading this latest report on Border Patrol agent suicides and their mental health. This has been going on for years now, and they were trying to improve it under the previous administration. You have Tony Gonzalez. He's a representative here in Texas. He was at a press conference on Capitol Hill, and he was talking about this report showing suicides hit a record this year. Record high. It doesn't matter. Not to the White House. Remember, there's more important things than these Border Patrol agents and their mental health. More important things. We got to look at these terrorists that are parents that are speaking out at school board meetings. That's very important that we look at that. We don't have time to sit here and look at what's coming across the border. Can you believe that there are people out there on the internet selling things that are $600 and not telling the IRS. I mean, we need 87,000 more IRS agents because that is the real threat, ladies and gentlemen. People reselling a damn sofa and taking a Venmo payment or doing business on Etsy. Anything like that. Those are the people that we got to get boots on the ground for, but not at the border. No, not at the border. Jeez. This is a very bipartisan, and this was part of what Mayra Flores was at. It was a bipartisan, legitimately so, press conference. You had Representatives Flores, Cuellar, Soto. Soto and Cuellar are Democrats. Congresswoman-elect, who's a Republican, Monica de la Cruz, Gonzalez. I mean, I don't want to be obvious here, but can I point something out that the left usually loves and trots out so long as they can affix a D after the name? Can I just point out something incredibly obvious with all of the names of the elected officials that I mentioned? You want me to say it again? De la Cruz, Flores, Cuellar, Soto, Gonzalez. One of the things that Democrats who never go to the border don't understand is that some of the loudest people who understand the importance of having a secure border are not only the people who live in the community, but are also, by and large, majority themselves Hispanic. I mean, when you look at our Border Patrol officers. But see, people like Joe Biden don't realize that because they don't go there and they don't talk to any of these people. They don't talk to the people who are down there selflessly serving. They don't talk to the people whose livelihoods are threatened by border crime.